and welcome to Gunners Daily YouTube channel, where I'm covering all the latest Arsenal news and everything that is happening around the club. We have some big news today. We officially got the 1,000th player who might join us this transfer window, and his name is, believe it or not, Karim Benzema. Yes, the Karim Benzema, not new Karim Benzema or the next Karim Benzema. I had to make that clear because usually when we are linked to some top players, it's always their regions and wonderkids, you know, like Erling Haaland signs for Manchester City. But Arsenal are already monitoring the next Erling Haaland, or some other 16-year-old from Poland who journalists think is the next Robert Lewandowski. Anyway, you get the point. So without any further ado, let's get into it. But before we start, like always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Okay, now let's get into it. According to Team Talk, Arsenal have discussed a possible loan approach for Karim Benzema. The Frenchman is widely reported to be unhappy in Saudi Arabia following his summer switch from Real Madrid to Al Ittihad, and he wants to return to Europe this month. A number of European clubs have been linked with a move, but according to the report, Mikel Arteta and Arsenal are already preparing a possible loan offer for the Frenchman. Chelsea are also said to be interested in a player, but as of this moment, Al Ittihad are still waiting for any potential offers. Look, I know, it's not the best of sources, I agree, but I see there's been a lot of talk about this potential deal since the news broke out this morning, so I wanted to make a video to discuss this rumor a little more and to see could there be any truth in this. When I saw Karim Benzema to Arsenal headline this morning, it automatically took me back to 2013, 14, 15, can't remember exactly. But for some of you younger ones who may not remember it, during those years, we've been heavily linked with Karim Benzema every single transfer window. Every single window, there were rumors flying around since day one that Arsenal and Arsene Wenger wants to bring the Frenchman to the Emirates. What's interesting is that Benzema wasn't exactly firing on all cylinders during that period. In fact, he was pretty poor for Real Madrid for 2 or 3 seasons. He was missing chances left and right, his confidence was down. And look, those were some serious rumors regarding his potential departure from the club. And with us buying Mesut Ozil a few years back, many people seriously believe that there's a real possibility for us to buy Karim Benzema. In the end, obviously, we did not buy him, and he found his form again at Real Madrid. And I guess you could say he was getting better with age, with his best season for Real Madrid coming when he turned 30 plus. But let's talk about now, because Benzema is now 36 years old. Since he came to Saudi Arabia and signed for Al Ittihad, Benzema collected 20 appearances for the club, scoring 12 goals and adding 5 assists. So not a bad start for him at all. But let's be honest, we are talking about the Saudi league, so these numbers are not so important. When we were linked with him for the first time, all those years back under Arsene Wenger, back then I thought he was the perfect striker for us. He was still only, 25, 26, 27 years old, and we desperately needed a striker during that time, because we only had Olivier Giroud. And don't get me started on him. But today, I don't know, although he was great for Real Madrid during these last few years, he's not the same player he once was, which is normal. He's 36 and he plays in Saudi Arabia. And I can't remember when was the last time that some 35 plus big name player joined some Premier League club and was considered a success. Zlatan Ibrahimovic maybe, when he joined United? I don't know. Benzema never played here, the league is more competitive than ever, tougher than ever, all the players are physically freaks of nature, the tempo of the game is faster than ever. So my question is, if he, according to the report, already decided to join a European club for 6 months, does he really want to join a Premier League club at his age? Honestly, in his place, I would probably say to my agent, look, find me a good club in, I don't know, Italy. Great weather, great food, maybe I could win another trophy or 2 along the way, or maybe France, Spain, you get my point. I mean, what would he get from signing for Arsenal? Let's be realistic, what? He will come to London for 6 months, then what? He probably won't win a single trophy, the league would probably be too much to handle for him at his age. I mean, if he wanted to win trophies for the rest of his career and stay fighting for the Champions Leagues, national titles, etc., well then, he would have never joined a club in Saudi Arabia. It's that simple. He could have joined some other European club after leaving Real Madrid. I'm sure there were a lot of clubs who were interested in signing him. But he didn't. End of. He won every possible trophy he could have won in his career. I'm saying this because I've seen some reports from people on social media who are saying he wants to return to Europe to fight for the biggest trophies. And I'm like, mate, he left Europe because he didn't care about winning anymore. He won it all. So all that he wants to win more trophies talk is total BS for me. What I think is happening right now is next. Benzema is not enjoying his time in Saudi Arabia, and he's probably not too excited to play football there for much longer. He probably thought it would all be much different. Who knows what they told him before he signed that massive deal. Don't worry, we will get to that later. And he probably wants to return to Europe. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think he wants to return to Europe because of his hunger for the game or his desire to win trophies. No, he wants to return to Europe because of the lifestyle and because he's been here his whole life. That's what I think is going on. And if he returns to Europe indeed this month, I honestly don't think Arsenal will be anywhere near the top of his list. We do need a striker, it's true. And we are entering into the final stages of the season. And we are having some bad injuries, it's all true. But still, as much as I've liked him as a player throughout his career, I don't think Karim Benzema is the right solution for us right now. As for the report, which states that Mikel Arteta is considering a move for the Frenchman, I don't believe that one bit. Like, how would that loan offer even work? Have you seen how much is Benzema earning in Saudi right now? I just checked. 100 million euros. Plus, he reportedly gets some bonuses for being their ambassador for the 2030 World Cup or something like that. Anyway, those bonuses alone are worth 20 to 30 million euros a year. And that's from one source. According to some other sources, he earns 200 million euros per season, and he signed a contract worth in total 600 million euros. Look, I don't know what's the right figure, and I couldn't care less if he earns 100 or 200 million euros a year. In any case, Arsenal, nor any other European club, can realistically afford those wages. Even if Al Ittihad agrees to cover, let's say, 50% of his salary, still, that would be too much for basically any club in Europe. So unless he agrees to rip off his contract and lose the remaining money, I just don't see how this could work. Not just with Arsenal, but with any European club. I mean, it would be absurd if, for example, Al Ittihad agrees to cover 80% of his salary, so he could leave the club on loan. Why? Why would they do that? They are paying him that absurd money to pay there, in Saudi Arabia, and to promote the league. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? There's zero logic behind that, in my opinion. So here's my prediction what will happen. Benzema won't leave the Saudi Arabia this month because I honestly doubt it that he wants to lose all the remaining money. European clubs will be priced out from this deal and he will stay at Al Ittihad. There, simple as that, that's my prediction. So tell me, what are your thoughts? Do you think there is any chance that Karim Benzema could join Arsenal this month? Write down in the comments. Thank you for watching, thank you for joining in. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.